Okay, so in yesterday's video, I was telling you about the magnets coming off the flywheel on the Beast. Now, the Beast is the little garden tractor that we got. Oh, there's Skitty. Everybody likes to see Skitty. So anyway, I've used, what is that? JB Weld, and I was able to put the magnets back on. And I showed you how to do that, sort of. I mean, I didn't do it step by step, but I described what I had done. So as you can see, it's all put back together today. So that should tell you we got some good news. So I'm going to start this up now. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you video from the footage that I did for the other channel. The other channel is the Shade Tree Mower Mechanic channel. On that footage, you're going to see that I tested it, and it was way high. I think like 30 amps AC, and then 15, not amps, volts, 30 volts AC, and then 15 volts DC. So did really good. Okay, so now you've seen that. So let's go ahead and start it. That way you can see it. I'm not going to go through that entire test where I'm showing you the voltage regulator and the stator. But I will show you the battery charge. So we'll go ahead and get it started here. When I did it, I was only getting about 12.4, so it's much better today. That means the battery is charging. And you saw the voltmeter or the amp meter on the machine itself. It said 5 amps, so it's working. I'm very excited. I'm very happy. I've never done that before. I said that in yesterday's video. I mean, I knew how to do it, but I never had to do it. If I do it for a customer, I'm just going to replace the flywheel. And the flywheel is very expensive. For this machine, it was it ranged anywhere from $300 to about $400. I don't know why the prices vary so much. I just did one a while back on a custom machine, and I bought the flywheel. It was $260. I bought the wrong one initially, and it was $150. So the price range is significant. So I did replace the stator and the voltage regulator on that also. I figured since I already had it apart, I just as well go ahead and do the whole thing and get it done and over with. I did save the old one just in case this one goes bad or the magnets fall off and break it or whatever. I still have a backup one that I can use. But I think it's going to work. I've watched many videos on people using it. It's just getting to be an old machine. So the question is how much did we spend on it? If I'd have repaired that like I should have and bought a new flywheel, I mean, it wouldn't have been worth it. We bought that for $100, the machine. We put another $100 into it to fix it up. And, you know, pieces are gonna start falling. That thing was made in 2000, so it's 25 years old this year. I mean, it starts right up. You see how well it starts. Doesn't leak any oil. So, in my mind, it's still worth putting some money into it to keep it up. But things are just gonna start failing on it one by one, and you gotta think about how much you want to spend on it. Now, I did find a used flywheel on eBay. Now, I'm not a big fan of buying things on eBay, but if I had to, that was $150. So, it makes it a little bit more reasonable. If the magnets had broke, I could have bought new magnets. That would have been $150, but I still would have had to glue them on. So, you know, you're kind of thinking, should I buy the flywheel or should I buy the magnets? I think I would have bought the flywheel, I think. Because I don't know how long the JB Weld's going to last. Could last a week, could last, you know, 10 years. Who knows? Could last forever. So, I mean, I put it on good and thick. I mean, it was a good, thick amount. So it should last a long time if that's a good method. Now, I've watched other mechanics on YouTube, ones that I kind of respect. And they use that JB Weld. So, we'll see. Now, what I have considered doing, those Craftsman lawnmowers are a dime a dozen on Facebook Marketplace. You can find them everywhere. And they're always really cheap. So what I'm kind of thinking is maybe buy one that doesn't run and just use it for parts, kind of like a junkyard. Because, you know, if you buy one for $100 and then you take the flywheel off of it, then you just made all your money back. What I find so interesting is how you can make more money by parting out a lawnmower than you can by selling the lawnmower. Think about it. I can get $200 out of that engine. I can get $200 out of that transmission. The tires, I probably get $50 a piece on the back tires. There's Skitty. She's running home. Wonder if she got stung by a wasp. She's acting like she got stung. There's been a ton of wasp around here. So, the other day I sold a lawnmower. It's the last one I'm going to sell. Sold it for next to nothing just so I could get it out of here. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to sell it. And I thought, you know what? I can make more money if I took the engine and transmission off and sold those individually. Kept the tires, put inner tubes in them. I could have sold the tires. I mean, it's sold. And I haven't heard any complaints, so that's good news. But that might be what I do. You know, when people junk their lawnmowers here, I might just part them out. That way there's no expectation that it's guaranteed like they do with lawnmowers. And I don't seem to ever get my point across on this channel about guarantees. People always come up with the reason what I should do as far as warranties. Okay, so let's say I do a 30-day warranty. I put it all out in writing. Okay, this is a 30-day warranty. This is all you're going to get. Or I sell an item as is. As is. That's it. People seem to think that just solves all my problems. It actually doesn't solve anything. Legally, it does. They can't sue me. But what they can do is get on Facebook and complain about me. I repair a lawnmower. Last year, let's talk about that one that was sitting here. I repaired it last year. I repaired it for free. Only thing they had to do is pay for the parts. This year, they're complaining. It's not running. It's not running right. It's not running right. So, 30 days is up. But if I don't fix it, they'll get on Facebook and complain how I provide bad service. Then I lose customers. When you start a bad reputation in a small town, nobody's going to use you. Everybody knows everybody around here. Oh, don't use him. He'll. So I don't understand when I make these videos why people keep telling me, "Oh, just write up a contract." Okay, you can write up all the contracts in the world. It doesn't matter. If they ruin your reputation, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. You're not going to get that customer back. You're not going to get their friends back. Nothing. So I don't understand why people say this. Think about it. If you take a car in and they give you a 30-day guarantee and it breaks again in 31 days, you're going to expect them to fix it. Just the other day, I saw on Facebook, a woman bought a car, as is, from a car dealer in town. As is. It died the next day. So she got on Facebook and immediately started complaining about this car company. She didn't even call them. She just started complaining. Then she called them. Well, of course, they already saw the post and they were very upset about the post. And they said, "We'll fix it. We'll fix it for free. Even though we don't have to. Legally, we don't have to. We will fix it for free. Just take the post down." She said, "No, I'm not taking that post down. You guys are junk service. You can't give me a car that runs." So everybody was taking the side of the woman. It should last longer than a day. You had to get a loan for that car, and just on and on. It was terrible. I absolutely felt terrible for that company. So a while later, they actually started picketing, or whatever you want to call that, and demonstrating in front of, carrying signs in front of the building. They didn't want anybody to cross that drive, and they had every right to be there on the sidewalk. So you can't convince me that just because you have a contract, even a car dealing contract where you're getting loans and all that stuff, that there is a they're going to follow it. They're going to do everything they can to ruin you. They don't want you. They want you to suffer because they spent money. I just don't even understand. Even if you do it for free, they still expect pure satisfaction. So no, you can't do. I mean, you can write the contract for legal purposes, and that's great. But as far as doing it for anything else, if they're mad, they're going to ruin you. So if you'll click this up next box, it'll take you to a video on my other channel. I really appreciate it if you go check it out. So if I can inspire you to get through it so you can live your dreams. Thanks for watching.